I've told myself I've got to do without him. There he goes as usual, my man, tearing my heart apart. He's made my life a mess. I've got to do this, I guess. Goodbye, Joe. From here I kiss you. Goodbye, Joe. I hope I don't miss you. If you'd been on the square and you treated me fair and we'd not had a tiff, if you'd not said I should go and jump right off the nearest cliff, if you'd stayed off the make and you'd never have taken to coming home stiff, if I had not smelled perfume with a nasty, unfamiliar whiff, I'm gonna miss you, baby. Things could have been terrific. What's the diff? If you did not have the cheek to stay out for a week saying back in a jiff, if you were not such a two-timing guy, if you weren't, if you hadn't, if you didn't, if you weren't, if you hadn't, if you didn't, but you were and you have and you went and you did, and so, goodbye. If I had not seen you take Geraldine in the lake in your flat-bottomed skiff, if you were not found to sue with your arms around her bare midriff, if I did not see you pen sexy letters to Gwen in your own hieroglyph, if you had not left me home when you had 2 seats for South Pacific, I'm gonna miss you, baby. You were too darn prolific. What's the diff? If you were not such a hound who when game was around always picked up the sniff, if you were not such a two-timing guy, if you weren't, if you hadn't, if you didn't, if you weren't, if you hadn't, if you didn't, but you were and you have and you went and you did, and so, goodbye. If, when I asked where you'd been, you would knock with my chin with a beautiful biff. If I had not always found purple lipstick on your handkerchief. If you had not told me lies and looked in my eyes with a smile of you tip. If when I caught you with Kate, you had not said, it's of no signiff. I'm gonna miss you, baby. And I could get specific. What's the diff? If the best years of my life weren't spent as your wife with no merits or tip. If you were not such a two-timing guy. If you weren't. If you hadn't. If you didn't, if you weren't, if you hadn't, if you didn't, but you hadn't, then we coulda, and you didn't, though you shoulda. If you didn't, if you weren't, if you hadn't, if you didn't, but you were, and you have, and you went, and you did. And so, goodbye. See you later, Joe.